Hi beautiful people, this is Sudipta. I am here with your monthly readings. Namaste, welcome to my channel, welcome to the first time watchers, welcome to the people who are subscribed to my channel. Thank you so much for all your love and support. Thank you so much. Alright, so we are already over the Mercury retrograde energy, so it was pretty overwhelming and intense. Most of you might have gone through that phase of purge where lot of events, emotions, and other energies which were stuck in your energetic system, they came up, they were triggered by some way or the other during the period of Mercury retrograde, and those toxicities had to be let gone, because as we were moving into this full moon's energy, the full moon in Virgo that we had on the 28th of February, that energy that we were working with, 27th and 28th of February, that energy that we were working with was the energy where we needed to do the space cleansing, spring cleaning basically, because we are entering that phase of the springtime, and we need to make space to allow new things and new energies to grow and bloom. But for that, we have to get rid of things which only create chaos, which are toxic, which are not allowing you to grow, which are making you second guess yourself. Be it some behavioral patterns of your own. I went through this, I recognize certain behavioral patterns, though it is triggered by others, but they basically trigger something which is unhealed within us. People are usually mirrors to us, right? So, that's the kind of energy we have been dealing with, and now that we are moving into this month of March, what I feel for the collective, our consciousness is growing. As we ascend together, that means our consciousness, our awareness about self, about our environment, about everybody we interact with, that grows. So getting rid of behaviors, of patterns, of people who do not serve our higher purpose, because sometimes we are just not aligned with certain energies. It could be us, we are not in alignment with ourselves, with our own vision and goal, and then people just come in our way and they're kind of constantly mirroring it back to us, and we are kind of getting more derailed and detract. But the strength is within us to make that conscious choice to let go of that behavioral pattern, as well as those energies, be it the people, be it the behavior, be it just recognizing it and working with it compassionately with yourself. Because end of the day, we all are human beings, we all feel certain things, and we all feel it in a unique way, because our feelings are as unique as us, because we are unique beings of light. We are having a momentary earthly experience as human beings. We are all spiritual in nature. All right, so when I do my tarot readings, I love the fact that I am able to connect with the divinity, the source energy which resides in each and every person I work with, each and every one of you. It resides in you. It's just that you're not aware of it. When I do the readings, that's when I connect to that divinity, and that's the most beautiful experience I have ever had in this lifetime. Alright, so this is going to be a general reading for all the zodiacs. So check your sun, moon, and Venus in rising, and then watch the reading. Hi, beautiful Pisces. Let's see what this month of March holds for you. First, we're going to pull a card to see where you're at in your journey, and then we'll see what is coming up for you. So, Spirit, where are the beautiful Pisces in their journey? Wow. Valiant courage. Take action with passion. So it's time to throttle forward full force. That's what I'm getting for you guys. So keep moving forward, warrior. I feel some of you may have had this kind of revelation in this past 2 months, where you have recognized that you need to start taking action towards whatever you're passionate about, because it's not going to just appear magically. You have to put in some effort. So that is what Spirit is saying, that don't keep just dreaming about it. You need to take action for it to actually become your reality. So some of you may have already recognized this, understood this, and you have started taking the necessary action steps towards it. And for those of you who have not had this understanding yet, I think something is going to happen, or you may, through this video or through some other realization, understand that it is time for you now to rise for yourself and take that action which is required for you to reach your goal. All right, so let's pull some tarot cards and see what do we have coming up for Pisces. Okay, you have a lot of energy coming in, you guys. You're still in Pisces season, so yes, it absolutely makes sense. I think with Pisces, new moon, somewhere mid of March. I don't know the date exactly right now. I feel there's going to be some changes coming in into your life. There's some major changes, some major action taking stages of your life are going to begin, or if they have not already begun, it's like, you know, you're already there. So happy birthday to all the Pisces whose birthdays are over and who's yet to come. Happy birthday, guys. All right, so we have the Knight of Wands. Let's see what else we are getting, Spirit. What else are we getting? What else? What else, Spirit? What else? All right. So you're moving from the energy of the Knight of Wands to the King of Wands, which is like just having that dreamy state of, you know, wanting to accomplish something or follow your passion, to actually following through your passion, experiencing it. So I feel within this season, I feel there's gonna be that blooming. So I think you're like a sapling right now. You're gonna start growing faster and getting the buds to flower soon. So that's the kind of image I'm getting. I don't know, it's funny the way Spirit talks to me, but there's been some confusion in the past, and that is because you want to get so many things done at the same time. Spirit is saying, get grounded, get grounded, get grounded. Take one project and see it through to fulfillment, because you probably have started too many projects and you've not been working on it, and these projects could mean each different aspects of your life. So, you know, say you have started a relationship but you don't put in energy into that relationship, so that's going to fade away. If you are not communicating with your partner frequently, if you do not give time to that relationship, it's not going to thrive. If you started something which you wanted to do, say you started a business and you're not putting in too much effort into it, you're not putting in any effort or any hard work, you're not taking it out, you're not networking, it's not going to work. If there are dreams that you have, say you want to write a book but you don't know what you want to write, you've not still narrowed down on what subject you want, how you want to go about it, you've not even written one paragraph, forget about the entire book. You'll never be able to get there. So that's what Spirit is saying, you know, get more grounded. You have these multiple things that you want to do, get grounded, take one project at a time and see it through to completion. Don't just think about it and just leave it out there. Get a vision board, start writing what you want to do, steps, break down your steps and follow those through. That is something I'm getting, because you have the potential to reach to that energy of fulfillment, but again, it depends on you. If you don't take the steps, you will never reach there. It's not going to magically happen. All right, so let's get the Work Your Light Oracle card for Pisces and see what's happening with Pisces. How can you spark your light, or how can you work your light? Whoa, 2 cards flew off. Let's see what we have here. Leap, you go first, the universe will catch you. See, you have to take the first step towards whatever you want. Things will start falling in place once you first take charge and move forward. Take that first step. That's what universe is saying. Trust, believe in your path, take that first step, and you will find guidance. You will find people, anything that you need to make it get through. Those energies will join you on the way, but you have to take the first step first. Play, have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. Don't get stuck in that energy that, oh my god, I have so much on my plate. Don't get stuck in that energy. Go have fun, but don't get even too absorbed in fun. Don't spread yourself too thinly over things. Prioritize what you really want, what can be done right now, how much energy you want to give to what. Prioritize that. Make a chart for yourself, whatever works for you. break down your important aspects of life and see how much energy you want to give to what, give the priority numbers to the wheel of life or whatever aspects of life you are working on, and then just work towards it, and universe is going to help you only if you help yourself first. Pisces, don't get stuck in that dreamy energy. I'm gonna get a message from the angels for you. So guys, this is a general message. This may or may not completely resonate with you. For your personal reading, you can reach out to me and we can take a look into your situation and get the guidance from there. All right. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. And let's see. Whoa. Indigo. The person you're inquiring about is an indigo, meaning a sensitive, a highly sensitive, natural born leader. Pisces, it doesn't come as a surprise that, you know, this card comes out, the indigo child, because you have that energy of the water energy. You're very empathic, you want to flow with the water, you're very psychic, you are very sensitive to energies, and that is why you have so many things going on in your mind. You want to do this, you want to do that, you want to make everybody happy, but at the same time you don't know how. You try to spread yourself thinly across, but you're not able to even get one task done properly, and that makes you sad because you are at the core this natural born leader, but you have not found that one thing that you want to lead on first. So it's important for you to prioritize that list, what is really requiring your energy. If there are certain things where you can delegate responsibilities, do that. You don't have to go out there each time, every time for everyone. Sometimes you can get the work done through others as well. So delegate if that's what needs to be done. Okay, you're a natural born leader, you will be able to get it managed. All right, so that is something I'm getting for you. And I also saw this card peeking out. Ascended masters are helping you out. So powerful, loving and wise spiritual teachers are watching over and guiding you. So whoever is the source energy that you believe in, be it Rama, Krishna, Jesus, Allah, whoever, whichever God, whichever source energy you believe in, they are guiding you. So understand that, believe in that, allow them to guide and protect your path. Because you are a natural born leader and you can do things and take them to greatness, but you need to get yourself more grounded and decide what you want to do first and prioritize. That's what I have for you guys this month, actually in this video. I'm going to see you in the next video, and until then I'm sending you a lot of love, light and peace. Bye. Namaste.